Hey guys, we are in Reading, UK today, and TimeTrap Escape Room is going to be our first stop of the day. If you're seeing this sign, they're just in the alley right behind me. Like and subscribe to our channel for sneak peeks of locations and rooms like this. Seems like there's limited parking available on the streets, so make sure to read the signs for more information.
What's going on, everybody? It's Brandon from ESCAPETHEROOMers, continuing on with our London tour. We've made it to Reading. Very excited to be here. We have a couple of games that we're playing here today, but we're starting it off at TimeTrap. And I believe we're playing Putting Lane.
Yep, that's right, yeah.
Okay, and this gentleman right here is Andrew. He's the co-founder. How are you?
Good, thank you, yes.
Thank you for having us. Very excited to be here. How many games do you have available here?
So we have 3 different themes. So we've got Station X as a versus, so we have 4 games that are playable, but 3 themes.
Okay, got it. And then out of the 3 games, which seems to be your most popular?
I'd probably say Pudding Lane, the one you're playing.
Okay.
I think it's the only ever so slightly, but between that and Curiouser.
Okay.
Station X probably is if you put them both together, but you know, individually, it's been around a lot.
It sounds like all 3 are popular.
Yeah.
Just come and book all 3.
I did.
When did you open?
We opened in 2016, so 7 years ago now, so
Wow.
a fair while. We've been here since 2017, so before that we were running pop-up events just around town until we found this place in 2017.
Okay. Now, I believe we're playing Putting Lane today, you said, right?
Yes.
Is that your newest game? Or?
It was 2019, so it's Curiouser is actually our newest game, and we'll be replacing Station X as well. But yeah, Putting Lane, 4 years old now, but part of that was pandemic time.
So the maximum of rooms you can have here is 3 rooms?
Yeah, three themes, yeah.
Okay. So I want to ask you, because you guys have been around for quite a while, is there any advice you would give future escape room owners, or even owners that are out there today, on how to, keep the business running, and any tips or advice you'd like to share?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot harder now than when we entered 7 years ago. I think you need a bit more money these days and a bit more, I guess, creativity. But yeah, I think creativity is your friend. You don't just throw a load of money at it, because it's all down to the experience you create. And I think focus on not just the puzzles or the set, focus on sort of the puzzles, the storyline, and the set. So all 3 together, I think, make a good thing. Whereas if you just focus on one, then you're going to miss out on a key.
It makes sense, definitely. Especially since now people are more aware of what escape rooms are, as opposed to back then when you had to kind of introduce it and also let them know what to expect.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. And you have quite the collection here in this museum.
Yes.
I'm looking at that Gray's Almanac from Back to the Future too, like, how can I profit off of this? Can we take a look around?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, wow, let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. So yeah, this is the Museum of Time Travel here. So we do have a few things on display for you to peruse at your leisure. So they're things that we've collected throughout our sort of time travel missions. So we've got, for example, a tobacco tin belonging to author J.R.R. Tolkien from the 1960s.
Yeah, that's a vintage Dom Perignon cork from 1921.
One of the very first. So yeah, there's a few cool things in here, but one of my favourites was it's no longer with us.
It's no longer. Was it sold or auctioned off?
I think it returned to its original owner. We had Dua Lipa's first recorder from when she first started learning music.
Oh my goodness.
We'll have to get it back one day, but that was
or she can loan it back to the
exactly.
museum
Hopefully one day.
for display. And I did see the first pair of dice on the Vegas table.
Yeah. So that's obviously a gaming favourite. So obviously get a few games here and they like that one. But yeah, we've got a few things on the walls as well. So
I'm wondering if you guys can create a museum heist. I mean, we won't. We'll put it back, obviously, whatever we take. But like a museum heist game.
Yeah, we would do that. So yeah, we do like traveling back in time. So yeah, Pudding Lane is one of the exhibits that you actually get to step back in time to. So
very excited to get in there. Is there any updates you'd like to share from TimeTrap? Things that are coming soon?
Yeah, I mean, at the minute we're doing a lot of work through our sort of sister brand, Imaginarium Design, so working with others to create sort of escape room experiences elsewhere. So that's been our focus for the last year. But otherwise, we are going to be closing Station X soon to make way for a new game, so that should open in September 23. And otherwise, I mean, we recently started making a podcast, so that's called Psychedelic Pod, so that's quite fun and new and just something that we want to do because there's not really any UK-based escape room podcasts. There's a few others good ones and you do obviously good content work as well, so yeah, there's nothing in the UK really that have that, so yeah, we're hoping to do season 2 soon as well. But,
okay, well make sure you follow them on social media, stay tuned for updates on that. Wow, you have a museum gift shop too. A lot of exhibit games, which I think we played most of these.
Good.
Shout out to Tames and Cosmos. Actually, we interviewed them on our Behind the Mastermind show. You guys can click this link up here and learn more about their process and their creativity as well. But back to Andrew. So, do you game master still? I know you're pretty busy on other things, more on the business side, but do you game master or have you ever game mastered?
Yeah, less than I used to, but around 4 games on Monday, so yeah, still doing a bit every now and then, but obviously less than sort of when we started out. Yeah.
Okay. Share a story with us, like of something you've seen players do in the room while watching on camera.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're quite lucky because I've heard some horror stories elsewhere, but I mean, I think we maybe attracted nicer customer.
Right.
I mean, we've had hen do's and stag do's, do some funny things. I think the things I remember are the customers that have had a great time there rather than doing something really weird, thankfully. But one customer that sticks out is when we first opened back in 2017 here. And we had the best teams I find to run are the teams where you get multi-generational families, so you get grandkids, parents,
grandpas in the room with you too.
Exactly, they're just the best teams just because quite often the grandparents don't know what they're doing. They haven't been to one before, the parents are trying to introduce them to escape rooms. And we had one time a grandmother that just came out and said that was the best thing I've ever done, and you could at that time, I'm sure absolutely
you would never know
she'd ever done, but at that time she fully meant it, and then she just absolutely loved it, and I'll always remember her as one of my favourite customers.
Was she participating while she was in
there? She was, yeah, she loved it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think her son had said that she loves doing the crosswords and Sudokus. He thought she would love this, and she did. And I hope she did some more afterwards because she was absolutely lovely.
Well, maybe you guys are the ones who introduced it to her, and now she's a enthusiast herself.
She's done thousands now, yeah. She's done around the world. Maybe.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Do you play escape rooms?
Yes, yeah. We haven't done as many in the last year or so, but I think we're up to just over 200, so we've done a fair few, but...
That's a lot for an owner, wow,
yeah.
Okay.
We used to get out more, not so much recently.
Yeah. Share with us one that was memorable for you. It doesn't have to be your favorite. One that stood out for you, preferably the name of the company and the game.
I think...
It could be anywhere, it doesn't have to just be UK.
Probably Catacombs in Amsterdam. We've done that one. Yeah. But I think just the whole, the fact you were, literally in basically the Catacombs.
Yeah.
Just made it. I think you can make a set look really good. You know, we've tried to do that here, hopefully well. But I think when you're actually in a setting that is, they haven't had to do.
It's authentic. It's already there for you.
Exactly. I think you can really immerse yourself 100% more.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was great.
Yeah, we played it remotely, and even remotely, we were like,
yeah.
I mean, it's definitely. So how scared were you?
Scared. That's probably the most scary. Yeah, escape room I've done. And
were you chosen? Were you?
I wasn't.
Okay.
Actually, I think we played it with. I played it with Dave from the Vodovoz in Brighton.
Oh yeah.
And one of the days was chosen.
One of the days. Middleton or Stafford?
Dave
Milton. Ah, cool. Shout out to them, and shout out to Logic for the Catacombs. Yeah, good choice. All right, so we want to get to know you a little bit better. What is something that most people do not know about you outside of Time Trap? Like, you have a talent, a hobby, something you like to do?
I mean, we graduated and set up a Time Trap straight away back in 2016, and that's taken over life. So I'm not that interesting outside of that. But I mean, I'm Welsh. I'm a big Welsh supporter. I support Reading as well, which they're about to get relegated this season. So I don't want to share that too much. But it's a fair bit. But,
all right, cool. Well, thank you for sharing that as well. Oh, wow. So we're about to get in there and try out Putting Lane. Make sure you check out their website. Stay tuned for updates. Check out our website, ESCAPETHEROOMers.com, so you know what we thought of the game. And also, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're giving you sneak peeks inside the room, what to expect, what the lobby looks like, and also sharing these stories from behind the scenes. And you'll know what to expect when you make it over to Reading to check out Time Trap. I'm gonna try to get that Gray's Almanac and maybe go back in time. Oh no! Not back in time, back to the future. Peace out.
Left for me to move. Time is running out, gotta figure something out.